Hello everyone! Welcome to The Circle. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic that might just help people with depression. We're going to explore psilocybin, a special substance found in certain mushrooms. Let's uncover the mysteries of how it works and why it's making a comeback in medicine. In the quiet corners of our minds, where shadows of despair often lurk, there exists a fascinating beacon of hope, an ancient remedy re-emerging in modern times. This intriguing elixir is none other than psilocybin, a psychoactive compound found in certain species of mushrooms. While the substance has long been shrouded in mystery and taboo, a growing body of research suggests that psilocybin may hold the key to unlocking a new era in the battle against depression. In this exploration, we journey into the heart of this enigmatic compound, tracing its history, examining its effects, and delving into the groundbreaking research that may revolutionize our understanding of mental health. The Ancient Medicine. Our story begins at the heart of nature's pharmacy, where psilocybin-containing mushrooms have been used for millennia by indigenous cultures. These sacred fungi were revered for their ability to induce altered states of consciousness, often employed in religious rituals and shamanic practices. The Maya of ancient Mexico, the Mazatec of Oaxaca, and countless other cultures have woven psilocybin into the fabric of their spiritual lives, recognizing its potential for healing and transformation. In the modern era, the Western world's discovery of psilocybin can be attributed to the intrepid ethnobotanist and author R. Gordon Wasson. In the 1950s, Wasson ventured deep into the Mexican wilderness, where he partook in the indigenous ritual known as the velada or night watch. His experience with psilocybin mushrooms left on him an indelible mark and ignited curiosity in the scientific community. The Reawakening. Wasson's encounters with psilocybin fueled a wave of scientific exploration. Researchers like Albert Hofmann, the Swiss chemist who famously synthesized LSD, isolated and identified psilocybin as the compound responsible for these profound experiences. The 1950s and 60s witnessed a surge in research on psychedelics, with studies suggesting their potential in treating various mental health conditions, including depression. However, as cultural and political winds shifted, the tide turned against psychedelics. The 1970s brought strict regulations, driven by fears of misuse and abuse. Psychedelic research was largely silenced for decades, leaving a void in our understanding of these substances' therapeutic potential. The Psychedelic Renaissance. But as they say, the truth will always find its way to the surface. In the 21st century, a renaissance of psychedelic research has emerged. Psilocybin, along with other psychedelics, is undergoing a re-evaluation for its therapeutic potential, especially in the context of depression and related disorders. Clinical trials conducted in recent years have demonstrated remarkable results. Patients with severe depression, often resistant to conventional treatments, have experienced profound and enduring relief from their symptoms after just a single dose of psilocybin. The mechanism behind this transformation is not fully understood, but it appears to involve a restructuring of thought patterns, an amplification of emotions, and a heightened sense of interconnectedness. The Trip of a Lifetime. To understand how psilocybin works, one must take a journey into the mind of a person undergoing a psychedelic experience, or a trip. Imagine just for a moment that you are a traveler embarking on a voyage into the depths of your consciousness. As the psilocybin takes effect, colors become more vivid and the boundaries between self and others blur. You may experience intense emotions, and memories buried deep within your psyche may resurface. The sense of time may warp and dissolve, leaving you in a timeless, egoless state. This is what psychonauts often describe as ego dissolution, a profound transformation of oneself. During this journey, you may encounter inner visions, vivid, often symbolic imagery that can be deeply meaningful and therapeutic. These visions can provide insight into your own psyche, helping you confront unresolved issues, traumas, or fears. The neuroscience behind the experience. To understand the biological underpinnings of the psilocybin experience, we turn to the brain. Psilocybin, once ingested, is converted into psilocin, which interacts with serotonin receptors in the brain. This interaction leads to altered patterns of brain activity, resulting in the unique features of the psychedelic experience. Studies using functional magnetic resonance imaging, or fMRI, have shown that under psilocybin's influence, different brain regions that typically operate independently begin to communicate more freely. This heightened connectivity is thought to be responsible for the dissolution of ego boundaries and the surge in creativity and introspection experienced during a trip. One area of particular interest is the default mode network, or DMN, a network of brain regions associated with self-referential thinking and rumination. Psilocybin appears to dampen the activity of the DMN, leading to the sense of ego dissolution and a break from habitual thought patterns. This temporary disruption can allow individuals to gain new perspectives on their own lives and challenges. The therapeutic potential. So, how does this extraordinary journey relate to depression? The answer lies in the transformative power of the psychedelic experience. For individuals struggling with depression, their condition often involves a rigid pattern of negative thought loops and emotional suppression. This entrenched mindset can be resistant to change throughout conventional treatments. Psilocybin therapy, however, offers a unique opportunity to disrupt these patterns. By temporarily rewiring the brain and loosening the grip of the default mode network, individuals can confront the roots of their depression with fresh eyes. Many describe experiencing a profound sense of connection and empathy, both for themselves and for others, during their trip. This newfound perspective can be a catalyst for lasting change. The promising results. The results of recent clinical trials investigating psilocybin for depression are nothing short of remarkable. In a landmark study published in JAMA Psychiatry in 2020, researchers at Johns Hopkins University found that patients with major depressive disorder who received psilocybin-assisted therapy showed rapid and significant reductions in depressive symptoms, with effects lasting for up to 4 weeks after treatment. Another study at Imperial College London found that psilocybin therapy led to long-lasting improvements in the patient's well-being and quality of life, with some patients reporting enduring benefits even 6 months after their treatment. These findings have sparked excitement and hope within the medical and mental health communities. Psilocybin therapy is now being considered as a potential game-changer for individuals who have exhausted traditional treatment options. The cautionary notes. While the resurgence of the interest in psilocybin therapy is indeed promising, it's essential to approach this topic with a balanced perspective. Psilocybin is not a panacea, and it is not without risks. For one, the use of psilocybin should always be conducted under the guidance of trained professionals in a controlled and supportive setting. The potential for a challenging or distressing experience, often referred to as a bad trip, cannot be ignored. These experiences can be psychologically taxing, and this is why therapeutic settings are crucial. Additionally, psilocybin is not suitable for everyone. Individuals with history of psychosis, severe mental illness, or certain medical conditions should avoid its use. It's vital that psilocybin therapy is administered responsibly and with careful consideration of the patient's medical history and mental state. The road ahead. As we stand on the precipice of a new era in mental health treatment, the path ahead is both exciting and challenging. Psilocybin's potential to alleviate suffering in individuals battling with depression cannot be overstated. However, the integration of psychedelics into mainstream medicine will require a paradigm shift in our approach to mental health care. The path forward involves rigorous scientific research, responsible regulation, and widespread education. It requires the dismantling of long-held stigmas surrounding psychedelics and a willingness to explore alternative approaches to mental health treatment. In conclusion, the story of psilocybin against depression is a story of rediscovery and transformation. From its ancient roots in indigenous cultures to its resurgence in modern medicine, psilocybin represents a glimmer of hope for those who have battled the darkness of depression. The path forward may be uncertain, but one thing is clear. The healing potential of psilocybin is a beacon of hope that shines brighter with each passing day, guiding us towards a future where depression is no longer a life sentence, but a chapter in the journey of healing and self-discovery. As we finish up today, we'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. The Circle is all about learning together, so your ideas are important to us. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more easy-to-understand explorations of science, culture, and life. Until next time, Keep the learning circle alive. Thank you for joining us on this exciting adventure.